Welcome back to New Man, New Woman, New Week. I'm Ben Newman and I am super fired up. I mean crazy fired up to be with you today to talk about thinking huge. I mean thinking big. I'm talking making yourself uncomfortable and going after what is truly possible in your life. Today, I'm going to talk to you about thinking big and an unbelievable relationship with somebody who's become family for me. Now let's start with kind of building some framework for this video today. Imagine if you were preparing for the Super Bowl. Doesn't it, like the Super Bowl doesn't get much bigger than the Super Bowl, does it? Can you imagine the buildup? Think about playing 16 games. You go an entire season and training camp before the season starts. The commitment, the process. And then all of a sudden, the team gets on a roll. You make it to the playoffs. You win the AFC or the NFC championship, and now you're going to go play in the big game. You know, all of that really starts with a belief. It starts with a team, a commitment to understand what is it going to take for us to achieve success at this unbelievably high level. Have you asked yourself that question? What is it going to take for you to achieve success at that Super Bowl level? Even if you don't like football, you've never been a football player, what does the Super Bowl championship look like for you in your life? Now let's think about this Super Bowl. How unbelievable is this? You talk about mental toughness, having to get locked in. Imagine this. You win the AFC or NFC championship. So that's the game, the two teams that are going to meet in the Super Bowl. And then all of a sudden you have 2 weeks off. Can you imagine the anticipation? Can you imagine all of the practices, all of the studying, all of the learning? Can you imagine once you show up to the Super Bowl about 5 days early, the media days, microphones in your face, the distractions. Can you imagine how many people would be calling you for tickets? I mean, you're talking about like long lost relatives that you haven't even heard of. Stuff comes from everywhere. Can you imagine distractions, practice, media? How tough? How do you stay focused? Can you imagine the preparation for a Super Bowl? The reason why I'm going into all of this detail is because what I'm trying to share with you is that success is not easy. Winning a Super Bowl is not easy. When you think big for your next big challenge in your life, it probably won't be easy. Winning a Super Bowl is tough stuff. How do I know this so clearly? Because I was at Super Bowl 49. I was part of the journey. I had the opportunity to meet in training camp this year. It was a joint training camp between the Washington Redskins and the New England Patriots. I had the opportunity to meet an amazing young man named Jonas Gray. Now I'm going to tell you a little bit about Jonas here after I talk about the Super Bowl, because he's an incredible human being. Gets me to fight harder in my life because of his example of greatness and what he's endured to achieve what he's achieved. But when it comes to the Super Bowl, how do I know that raw emotion? Because I was in the stands. How do I know about the anxious energy of what the players go through? Because I felt like I was part of it because my work with the team and with Jonas. This is not easy stuff. But when you have a commitment to attacking the process, a commitment to a purpose that's bigger than you, like the Patriots have had since Bill Belichick and Tom Brady got united. That's why they've won 4 Super Bowl championships. That's legacy. It's continuing to attack the process, finding the right pieces to the puzzle. I was there on the field, celebrating with the Patriots. I was the first person in line. I still can't even believe this. And I'm not telling you this to impress you. It's to impress upon the point. I mean, it was incredible. I was the first person standing in line, looking at the stage where they were giving Robert Kraft, the owner of the Patriots, the Lombardi Trophy. When they passed that Lombardi Trophy down, I was in front of the cameraman. I got cameramen going, "Sir, you need to like sit down. You need to duck down." I mean, I'm 6'2", so I'm not small. "Sir, you need to duck down." They passed the Lombardi Trophy down. I was so close, I could have reached and kissed the Lombardi Trophy myself. Now, given that probably would have been appropriate for me, but I could have done it. But here's what the joy was for me. It was knowing that I saw what these players went through the entire season. I saw them in training camp. I saw what Jonas went through. I saw what his teammates went through, visiting with some of them before the playoffs started in Boston. Seeing their commitment, hearing their fire, watching them go through the playoff run, being with the team the day before the game, and then seeing them prepare on game day, and then to hoist that Lombardi trophy. I saw it happen the entire year. And the consistency was process. Even when they got down in that game, as I was in the stands feeling anxious, wondering what's going to happen. When the Seahawks throw that big ball, it's bounced up in the air, Kearse grabs it, they're on the 4-yard line thinking, holy cow, how are they going to win? They still stayed focused on the process. That's why the Patriots won, because no matter what happened in that game, they continued to believe and they continued to attack the process. That's what makes the Patriots unbelievable. For the rest of time, they will wear that big ring, Super Bowl 49 champions. It's an incredible story. And for you, when you think big, just remember, no matter what the world tries to tell you the truth is, continue to attack the process. And that's why Jonas Gray and I have become so close. He and I, it's really amazing. We've been inspired by our mothers. Our mothers who have shown us that life, it's about a fight. It's about getting up and understanding you can persevere no matter what happens, no matter what challenges you face. That's why Jonas Gray, as a senior at Notre Dame, he had over 800 yards rushing, 12 touchdowns, tore his Achilles, season over. He went undrafted. He ended up being on the practice squad with the Miami Dolphins, practice squad with the Baltimore Ravens, started this year practice squad with the New England Patriots. But guess what? Because of his commitment to max effort in his life, because of his example of his mother, never give up. Always keep fighting, keep attacking, believe in yourself. No matter how many times the world tries to tell you that the truth is one thing, continue to believe in yourself and believe in what's possible for you. That is why Jonas Gray wound up on the front cover of Sports Illustrated, setting a rushing record for the New England Patriots, 201 yards and 4 touchdowns. For the rest of Jonas Gray's life, he will be a Super Bowl 49 champion. He finished the season playing in about half the games as the rushing leader in yards and touchdowns for the world champion New England Patriots. Don't give up. Jonas inspires me. He's become like family. He inspires me because it's another example of what's possible for you when you stay committed to your purpose. And the purpose is legacy. It's not touchdowns. It's not rushing yards. It's not championships. You know what it is? It's the love of family. It's relationships like he and I have. It was meeting his unbelievable mother, Jerry, meeting his brother, Corinthian, seeing the fight and love they have as one family unit. That's what enables you to persevere in life. So I ask you, when you set those big goals, what's the process going to be that's going to drive your success? And more importantly, who's on your team? Because life is more rich, life is more full when you love who's on your team. And those times when you've been knocked down, when you have people that are in your corner, you will get up and you will keep believing no matter what the world tries to tell you the truth is. See, you maybe thought this was going to be a rah, just about a Super Bowl championship. This video is about life. This video is about your true success, a commitment to purpose, and believing that your dreams can come true no matter how much challenge and adversity you face. Congratulations to the New England Patriots on their Super Bowl championship. Jonas Gray, congratulations to you and your example that you set for everybody in the world that you can always keep fighting. And God bless your family who has been there with you, and it is a blessing for us to be family now as well. You know I love you. I will always be in your corner. And to every single person watching this video, identify who's on your team. Don't give up the fight. Keep fighting. Believe in yourself. And until next week, for New Man, New Woman, New Week, go do great things.